Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thank you so much. How's your day going on so far?
It's really good. How's yours?
Excellent, excellent as well. And what are your plans like for the summer? Do you have like interesting plans?
I am going to New York Fashion Week in September, and right now I'm just focusing on dance and I'm hanging out with my friends a lot.
Wow, so cool. Thank you so much for giving us this space. My name is Robs, the digital host from Madison Magazine, and in this special episode we're gonna talk about your background, acting, singing, dancing, Q&A, playing your firsts, and some random cool questions as well. Your fans would love to know how was that process for you, acting, singing, dancing, which came first, what is like the background behind all of it?
The background behind all of my acting, singing, and dancing is when I was 3, we did a family photo shoot, and the photographer told my mom that I would be a really good model. So that kind of started all of it, and then since then my mom's just been finding all these really cool opportunities for me to do, and I've been enjoying it a lot.
And I would love to know, for example, modeling, acting, dancing, which one do you consider like the easiest and the hardest to perform right now, this 2025, for example?
Right now, the easiest for me is probably modeling because I've been doing it for so long, and the hardest is probably dancing because it's just a really hard thing to do.
And do you remember your first major project?
The first thing I remember doing is this bike commercial with my older brother, and it was a really cool opportunity because I got to have a stage family kind of, and it was just super fun to do. But I know I've been doing it longer. That's just the first thing I remember.
And if you have to choose between modeling, acting, dancing, which one would you say this 2025, wow, this is my favorite, I'm gonna go for this only, if you have the chance to choose?
I love them all so much, but right now, I think I'd probably go with modeling.
Do you have kind of cringe watching yourself in the big screen or in magazines? What is the general response of you and your family when it comes to your projects, dancing? In which part of the process are you right now?
Sorry. I'm in right now is probably figuring out everything and what I want to do.
And until now, what is the most difficult project you have been involved? Whether if it is modeling, acting, dancing?
The most difficult project I've been involved in is probably acting because you have to learn all of your scripts, but it's also so much fun, so I don't mind having to learn everything because I love it so much.
And if you have to choose a project to belong, maybe with a film or a TV series, something like that, do you have one project in mind? Maybe a rom-com, maybe series such as Stranger Things, something like that?
I do think being in a TV series would be super cool. I don't have one in mind right now because they're all so amazing, and I don't want to get myself involved in anything that's already happening. But if there is a new TV series that's gonna come out, I would love to be involved in it. Right now, I have been watching Ginny and Georgia, and I really like the show. But for a long time, I've loved Stranger Things, so I think those two are really cool.
Now, before I prepare this episode, I watched some of your content in social media, and I wanted to ask for some things. The first thing is actually famous birthdays.
I think it's super cool that I have the opportunity and that I'm big enough on the internet to be in an app like that because that's so amazing and so cool, and I'm so honored.
And related to your Instagram and your bio, I watched the feature in Vogue Korea. I would love to know for that Vogue Korea, how was that process? I found it so cool.
It was really cool. The process was it was just such a great experience. I got involved in it through Fashion Week.
I wanted to ask you for LA and New York Fashion Week. You have attended both, isn't it?
Yes, I have attended both, and they're such great opportunities.
Now we have to move to this playing your firsts and lasts. I'm gonna tell you the first time making friends at work, and you're gonna tell me a general experience, something like that. And that's the process of this
Okay. My
Uh-huh.
first rainbow walk, I did this I had this beautiful gold dress on, and it was like I think that's my favorite walk I've ever done, and it's also the first like walk I remember doing. And then my first acting job that I remember besides the commercial with the bikes was Twice the Dream, and I got to play someone's younger like self, and it was such a great opportunity because I got to like see the movie with my family, and it was like our own little movie premiere, and it was just like so cool for me to see myself on the big screen.
The first film and series obsession, do you remember?
I think the first series was probably Stranger Things.
And what is the first thing you do before and after an audition?
The first thing I do before is probably just like make sure I have everything I need and like be prepared and know what I'm like supposed to bring or supposed to have. And the first thing after is probably just like tell myself I did amazing and like not stress about it because if it's supposed to happen, it will happen. So I just like relax and like remind myself that it's over and yeah.
And do you still have like a stage fright? How was that process for you? In which part of the process are you like right now? Or you're not longer with the stage fright?
I don't really feel scared to do things anymore because I've been doing it for so long. It just feels like natural now.
The first thing you do before and after dancing, do you have like kind of a ritual when it comes to dancing?
Yeah. The first thing I do when I like get to the competition is just like put in my headphones, listen to my music and warm up, not really talk to anyone so I can just like get in the zone before I go on stage. And then the first thing after is usually I go and like give everyone comes and gives me a hug and then we go and take pictures and it's just like such a great experience being with my friends doing all of that.
Which kind of music do you listen? Like random or do you have like one artist in a specific?
I like pop music and just like everything like just like yeah, just like I'm
Pop.
happy.
Ah, okay. Happy, chill. Okay, excellent. And I have others. The first thing you do in the morning, what is usually?
Usually when I wake up, I scroll on my phone a little bit and then I go and shower and then I usually do some stretching for dance and then I get ready for dance and go.
And the last thing you do at night?
Usually after dance, I change, I come home and eat dinner and then I change and go to sleep.
Okay, wonderful. And when it comes to travel, what is the first thing you actually pack when you travel?
If there's like a specific outfit I have to bring, I make sure I have that so I'm not like stressed that I didn't bring it or anything. And then I usually pack like all of my hygiene stuff and just like things like that.
And do you have something that always like you forget? There's something. Is there something?
A lot of the time, I forget my toothbrush, so I'm really happy that hotels usually have extras.
And what's the craziest place you have ever been like involved within a project?
I did go to the Bahamas for a dance photo shoot, and it was really cool because we got to like help all the little kids there learn how to dance, and then we had like we went to a water park with them and just like spent a good time. Had a really good time with all of them, and it was just a great experience, like meeting new people and like seeing what life is like on different countries. I would love to go to like Paris or something because it just seems like such an amazing place, and I just think it's like so cool, like everything that happens there and everything.
What is the first thing you eat getting after getting home from working? Is there something you eat like before or after?
Honestly, anything, just like something that would like give me energy so I'm like in a good mood and like this that will help me throughout the day.
And finally, can you identify your first struggle as a trainee related to your career? Do you remember like the first thing that like caused you the most to do? Like to learn how to dance, to learn how to learn the script, something like that? Do you have identified?
The first thing that I do is like Probably like dance and like learning new choreo, but also learning like the scripts does take a while, so that's really hard too.
And can you identify the last struggle, something that happened like a couple weeks, months ago, related to your career, maybe socials, attending social, something like that?
I can't really think of anything right now. It's been like the past couple of months for my career has been really amazing.
Yes, and I truly think you have accomplished so much in a short span of time. I have to congratulate you.
Thank you.
No, thanks to you. And now we have to move to this Q&A. The easy questions, you're gonna love it.
Okay.
Okay. The first one is, what is something most people don't know about you?
Something that people don't know about me is me and my older brother actually have an eye condition called ocular albinism. His is way worse than mine and he's actually legally blind. So I'm so grateful that it's not as bad as his, but he is like so amazing and he just like fights it, I guess, and like doesn't let it stop him.
Have you ever Googled yourself?
I have. When I Googled myself when I was like 9 and it said I had like $1 million and I was like, I walked up to my mom and she's like, we're not, that's what the internet thinks you have, but I thought I was rich.
What is one TV show you can watch over and over? Maybe other one besides Stranger Things. Did you have?
Since I am a dancer, my mom got me into Dance Moms and I think I've watched every season at least 3 times.
What do you like to do in your spare time when you have? Because seems to be you're pretty busy.
In my spare time, I do love to hang out with my friends and just like catch up with them. We like to go to like arcades and go swimming and stuff.
Do you have a pet peeve? What would you say is your biggest pet peeve, if you have?
Probably when people talk over you, or like when my little brother is just being annoying.
Okay. And do you have a specific goal like for 3 years from today?
I have a lot actually. I would love to there's this dance competition called the Dance Awards, and I would love to get top 10 there. And for acting, I would just love to be in like a TV series like we were talking about earlier, or just like a movie. I feel like that'd be so amazing just to like get to experience.
And right now, what would you consider is your biggest fear? Do you have, in case you have?
My biggest fear is definitely spiders. They're just like, I don't know what it is about them, they're so scary.
I don't like spiders as well. And if you had a chance to have a superpower, which kind of superpower would you love to have?
I would love to fly so I could just like fly wherever I needed to and just like it'd be so much easier.
Much easier. And okay. And do you have a favorite place in the US?
My favorite place in the US is probably LA because so many amazing things happen there. Or New York. I just love people so much.
And eventually, for your career, are you planning to move to any of those?
I would love to move to LA for opportunities and such, but where I do live, there are great opportunities, so I honestly don't know. I have 4 years to decide still.
Excellent. And do you have a favorite artist, musician right now? Like one specific?
I do really like Billie Eilish. I just love her music and like stuff like that, yeah.
And a favorite song?
I don't think I can choose. I don't know. I just feel like I like all music and just like, I don't know. I can't choose.
Okay. And movie? Do you have a favorite movie?
My favorite movie? I don't know.
And a quote or like an idea, like
Probably just like never give up. It's just like something that stuck with me because I did almost give up on my dreams and I'm so glad I did it because I'm like just like where I am now, I didn't believe I could ever get here. So I just
Oh,
like
wow.
pulled up.
What an interesting point of view. And why did you attend? Why did you plan to stop all of this?
Well, I never like wanted to stop like my Instagram, but with dancing, I just felt like moving studios and like moving states was really hard for me, and like having to make a whole new friend group and like learning new people, like meeting new people. It was just like really hard, and then I thought I wasn't like good enough. So last year I did want to quit dance, but I'm so happy I didn't because I've like learned so much and I've gotten so much better. So I'm so happy with like my teachers and everything that they've done for me and stuff.
That's so true, and it's so interesting because dancing can be like so difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very difficult. So that's why I was like, I'm not good enough, and that's just what I kept telling myself. So I'm so glad I like stopped and just told myself that if I keep working hard, I'll get better and get where I want to be and stuff. Yeah.
And now we have finally some random questions.
Okay.
Excellent. Your favorite color?
My favorite color is probably lavender. It was blue for like my entire life, but recently it just changed to lavender because I think the color is just like so like pretty, and I don't know, I just love the color.
Your favorite Starbucks drink? Do you have? In case you have.
I don't drink Starbucks a lot, but if I had to choose, I'd probably say a strawberry acai because it's just like so like original. It's just like easy, and yeah.
And what would you say is your favorite drink?
Water, or I do really like apple juice.
Okay, wonderful. Adventure day or cozy day?
Probably a cozy day because I do work so hard at dance. Some days I just need like a day where I can like reset and relax and just like have a time for myself.
Cats or dogs?
That's a really hard one. I do have two dogs, so I would have to say dogs, but I love all animals so much.
Wow, dogs. Are they like big or small?
I do have one right here.
It's okay.
Her name's
Oh, wow.
she's I think about 5 pounds, and then I have another one, and he's about 20 pounds, so they're pretty small.
Ah, okay, wonderful. Wow, and how long have you been with them?
The bigger one I've had for about 5 years, and then the smaller one right here about to turn 2, so I've had her for like a year and a half, kind of.
Wow, I love that kind of. Excellent, excellent. Now, first cereal and then milk or backwards?
First cereal, then milk, for sure.
Excellent. And one day in your life you would love to live again? Do you have?
Probably when I got to walk in New York Fashion Week with the cool dress, because I'd love to just like see it now. Because when I was little, I didn't really understand it, but I feel like now that I do understand it, I would enjoy it more, you know?
And were you nervous when it comes to these fashion weeks? Are you nervous or not? Not so much.
I haven't done a fashion week. I didn't do it last year, but I would like it's not really like nervous anymore because I have walked so many times. I'm just like it just is exciting now, you know?
And I have a couple more. Going to the cinema or watching on streaming platforms?
I do love going to a movie theater with my friends because it's just like so fun and like you just get to like enjoy the movie for the first time together. It's probably a cinema.
Wonderful. Halloween or Christmas?
Ooh, that's a really hard one. I would say Christmas because like it's just like so happy and everyone's in such a good mood and school's out so you can just like hang out with your best friends and stuff. So probably Christmas, but I do love Halloween because you get to dress up and everything.
Nickelodeon or Disney?
Definitely Disney. I feel like it'd be such a cool opportunity to get to be a part of like a TV show on Disney or honestly just anything.
And do you have a TV show or a film you can't watch? Like, I'm not buying this.
Scary movies are super hard for me to watch, but I like watching them just like to see if I've gotten better at watching them. But honestly, just like a scary movie.
Okay, Taylor Swift or Sabrina Carpenter?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, okay. And Sabrina Carpenter or Gracie Abrams?
Probably Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter or Billie Eilish?
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish or Chappell Roan?
Billie Eilish.
And finally, waking up early or late. Which kind of person are you?
I definitely like to sleep in, so late.
Oh, late. And when in like the whole day, in which part of the day do you consider like you're the most productive? At the day or night?
Probably in like the middle of the day, like 2 to like 6, because that's when I like work the hardest because I'm dancing in those hours. So probably like 2 to 6.
Oh, wow, excellent. And when it comes to socials, how much time do you spend like per day, like to posting or to making like dancing or photo shooting?
I do like to dedicate a day to like making things, but every day I just try to post at least one time a day to keep like my followers like there and like yeah.
And would you say Instagram is your favorite?
Definitely.
Excellent. And finally, for this closure, I have a couple questions. The first one is if you have the chance to give a piece of advice to your even younger self, which kind of advice would you love to give to even younger journey?
I kind of already said this earlier, but just like to never give up on my dreams because you'll get there eventually and everything will come out like better on the like it'll just come out better in the end.
Wow. And if you could give a piece of advice but to other artists based in your experience, which kind of advice would you love to give to them if they want to pursue their dreams like you?
Just like to like not listen to what other people tell you and just like focus on yourself and like don't worry about other things. If you have some like a dream or something, just like focus on your dreams because they will come true eventually.
Wow, excellent. And do you have any upcoming projects you would love to share with us?
I do, but currently I'm not allowed to say anything, but as soon as I can, I will definitely share. I would like to like again meet new people and just like experience new things and just like keep watching because great things are gonna happen and you definitely want to be there for them, so just you have to be patient.
Do you remember how you become so viral on Instagram? Because almost 100,000 followers, it is totally insane.
Just like everything, I've been doing it for such a long time, so people have like heard of me or like been following my career for a long time, and I feel like those people have just like stuck around and then they like it just like all comes together kind of, and like in the end you end up with like a bunch of people that support you and like love what you're doing and stuff.
And how long have you been active? Like 10 years, isn't it? Something like that?
I started my Instagram when I was 3, so about 11 years I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, congratulations, because it is all about being like constant in anything you want to. Wow, wonderful. Congratulations, journey. And what do you have like planned for this summer? Like to keep on working, like to getting some fun?
I have been hanging out with my friends a lot, but also like I've been taking a lot of acting classes so I can be prepared if anyone does want me for like a short film or something, and just like been trying to level up my career so I'm ready for anything that's thrown at me anytime. And also I have been working in the studio a lot so I can like accomplish my dreams and stuff. Honestly, I just love to improve everything that I'm doing right now because I feel like I'm in a good spot with everything, but I know I can be better. So just like figure out what I'm doing wrong and just like fix that so I can be the best version of me.
Wow, wonderful, excellent journey. I enjoyed so much this special episode. I can tell you that you're such a delightful guest. I learned a lot from you, and I can say that I admire you so much, and even greater things to come, because wow, it is your journey has been so insane and so much like milestones within like 10 years, 11 years, and more to come. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Do you have plans like for today?
I am going to go film something for a dance competition later today, and then I do have dance later. So
Thanks so much again for your space. I hope you keep having a cool, fantastic Tuesday.
okay, bye.
Bye.